star of the new movie Rough Night, Scarlett Johansson. And for the series The Walking Dead and the film All Eyes on Me, Danai Gurira. And we continue our Eat It, Like It, Share It summer cook-off with internet sensation Jen Penomra. Plus, some lucky viewer will be taking a $10,000 spa vacation as we announce the winner of our Pump Up Your Morning photo contest. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
It's Friday, June 16th, 2017. I just want to wish my daughter a happy Sweet 16 today.
Big celebration. Your life will be changed forever.
Forever. And it's also my son Joaquin's graduation day. He's graduating from 8th grade, so we got a lot to celebrate today. A lot of celebrating happening.
You soon are going to be so bored.
You think?
I think you're going to be so bored.
I pray for boredom. Oh, my God.
You say that, but I think you will be. Once you're empty nesting, I think that you will really miss them.
No. Rob Lowe told me on this show that once you empty nest, you are all nude all the time.
I think you're going to miss them.
Yeah, I will. I mean, I will miss them. I definitely will miss them. You know, for like a minute.
So I was looking through things today, and this is when it gets to be summer, do you still like warm coffee? Do you still like hot coffee with the heat?
Well, so in the heat, I like hot coffee in the morning.
First thing?
First thing, yeah. I just need a warm cup of coffee in the morning. And then if we're out, say we're working and we're outside, I will have an iced coffee outside.
Well, cold brew is quite the thing, especially summertime. There's a surge of cold brew in the summer. Now, there are some...
You guys, you know you're not that excited over cold brew coffee.
Sure they are.
You know you're not.
They see this, they want it. This is a cold brew. It is lowering caffeine. So taste it, tell me what you think. But it's made, you know, with the grounds and then the cold water.
Delicious.
It's 200 milligrams of caffeine versus 250 to 360. I like it too. The problem with this is I find I drink it so darn fast. So I actually think this is great in the summertime.
You drink yours black?
Oh my God, after all these, but you know, because I've done a morning radio show for as many years as you've been doing this show.
Yeah.
And after getting up at 4:30 in the morning for like 14 years. I drink it. It's funny, I started coffee with lots of cream and then sugar. And as I got a little bit older, it was less cream and it was just Splenda. And now it's just shots of espresso.
I did the reverse. I actually did the reverse of you. I started out with black coffee. I always drank it black at home, always. And then when I moved in to New York City, I had a dressing roommate and she used to have her coffee with half and half and sugar, and I tasted it and I thought, this is delicious. This tastes like a cream puff.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's milkshake-esque.
It's a milkshake.
Right.
So that's now how I have it. I don't put sugar in it. I just have it with half and half.
You do it with half and half.
I mean, I do have my limits.
So this was a roommate?
Yeah.
It just sparked.
A dressing roommate. So we shared a dressing room.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what that is.
Yeah.
I was thinking of roommates. There's some theft going on with...
roommates?
Well, it reminds me of my roommates and the theft that we had when we lived together. But
wait. So did you live together outside of college, in college?
So in college, I had a roommate, and then I moved to Los Angeles. And when I first moved there, I could afford an apartment in Burbank that was $395 a month, split by both of us. So it was $395 times 2. And I lived with this guy named Tanaz. And I didn't really know him, but my parents knew him. And I moved in with Tanaz. And we had one bedroom with our beds as far apart as possible.
Yeah, right.
And we had one bathroom together. And every night we would go to sleep. and the lights would go down. I didn't love living in the same bedroom with Tanaz. I mean, it was just until I could get a second bedroom. But we would go to sleep, and I would hear this sound.
Was he like a cricket?
Well, I couldn't quite figure out what he was doing, but finally I leaned over and I said, bro, I don't know what's going on under that sheet, but come on. It's not cool.
Yeah.
Turns out, every night to put himself to sleep, he has to rub the bottom of his feet with his feet.
Oh, I know a lot of people that do that.
I found that to be it motivated me to make enough money to get my own bedroom.
Yeah.
That's the reason I take so many jobs, is because I'm scared of going back to that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Listen, back in the late 80s, I had two roommates. We shared a studio apartment at Gramercy. This is like my first official apartment, because my first apartment was really an illegal. I was renting this office. I was renting somebody's office space illegally and basically sleeping on the floor under a desk. But that was what I could afford. And then we moved, and I had two roommates. And now listen to this. It was $1,600 a month for the three of us to split for a studio apartment that was 600 square feet.
Oh,
so
that's
it had,
abuse.
so it was just all one bedroom. We had like a kitchenette, and we did have a bathroom, so we were happy about that. Because some of the places have a bathroom down the hall, but this one had a bathroom, and we had 2 bunk beds and then a futon. And that's how we lived.
And would people have strange sleeping habits? Would there be things that you'd hear in the middle of the night that would freak you out? The reason I bring up the roommate thing is because it reminded me of something that also happened when I had roommates later on in life. We had the refrigerator, and we have a shelf per person. So your food was on your shelf, and you weren't allowed to steal from that shelf, because that was your shelf. You know, roommate 1, shelf 1, 2, 2. At a British police station, officers have been stealing from each other in their refrigerator, and it's gotten so bad at the police department that they've had to lock up their containers so that they don't get stolen. And ironically, it's at a police station.
That's crazy.
But that is
that padlocks on milk?
It's padlocks and combination locks on semi-skimmed milk.
It's not even heavy cream. Semi-skimmed milk.
But that would happen. Roommates, you know, you'd go to Chin Chin or whatever, and you bring home the Chinese chicken salad, you put it there on your shelf, and you would go to bed dreaming of having it cold for breakfast the next morning, and it would be gone. Why? Because Tanaz, the feet rubber, would eat it.
We didn't have that problem because we were 2 actresses and a model. There was no food in the house. A bottle of vodka, and that was pretty much it. If you wanted the food, you could eat the lime that you put up with the vodka, and that was pretty much how we rolled.
That was your splurge.
Yeah, that was it. That was the big choice. Now listen, you're not engaged, okay? You're not.
I'm fully engaged in this conversation.
You are engaged in the conversation, but you're not engaged. Here's what I want to know. If you were to get engaged, would you ask, let's use Shayna, for example, since you are with Shayna. You're giving me a squint, but I'm going to go for it anyway.
No, I'm not. I'm squinting just because I'm concentrating on this hypothetical situation.
If you decide you're going to propose.
To be married.
To be married.
Just clarifying.
Yes, to propose dinner. No.
It's Friday.
Would you ask her parents' permission?
Absolutely.
You would?
Yeah, because I was born and raised in the South, I feel like I have a lot of traditional...
Right.
So yes, I would seek a blessing. I have to say, I've spent a lot of time talking to brides. I've talked to brides on the air over the years.
Yeah, you do talk to brides a lot.
A lot. It's amazing
You're
how...
like a one-man advice column.
And I can give it. I can't actually take it.
Yeah.
But I have heard so many stories of large weddings that become so stressful for the bride and for the groom. And I have said to them, this is a day about you guys, not about everybody else and how they feel.
Yeah.
So it seems to me that if I were to do it, I would do I don't know if I'd elope, but I'd do a small scale, very tight group at the wedding.
It was the smart, I mean, for us, it's not for everybody. Obviously, it's not for everybody, but for us, eloping was the only way to fly. It was so easy, so simple. It was about us, and we were able to buy a home earlier than our friends. We were able to have nice vacations because we didn't spend all of this money on an event that would be forgotten. So, you know, is it the fly again?
There's another fly. This time it's on your head.
Get it.
I'm not going to smush it. Okay.
Get it.
All right.
Get it.
It's your hairspray. It's attracting the fly. Okay. He's gone. You're good. And your hair's flawless.
Thanks. I thought I saw maybe a gray root here. I saw in the close-up like a gray root.
The fly spotted that one gray root.
Anyway, so.
Well, so in 2040, when I get married, can we revisit this?
2040, is that when it's happening?
It seems like...
It's fun being there. I love being there. It's fun. I love it.
Well...
I love always having somebody to blame. You know.
And by the way, and we work so much so that you don't have to spend that much. And he's away a lot.
Well,
so
no, I know. Mark is away a lot. I mean, he's away a lot.
He shoots on location a lot.
But when he's home, he's home. You know what I mean? He's home to the point where, like, my kids' friends are like, "Is your dad out of business?" And they're like, "No, he's on hiatus." But they don't.
You guys have a great relationship, and you've done a great job raising kids.
Oh,
well,
thank you.
So.
Yeah. Well, they keep it grounded. They keep it grounded. Now, listen, I know that you're not big into socks. You don't like to wear socks. But
so engagement rings and socks, not into today?
No. This is a look that is coming back into vogue, according to GQ and the New York Times. They're saying it is all the rage to rock black knee socks with your sneakers.
A lot of guys wearing the tennis now, yeah.
Yeah, it's all over.
The tennis players are wearing
It's all over the runway. Those are more anklets. Those are more like anklet socks. But yeah, so they're saying this is all the rage now, and well, they're telling you shorts and black socks.
I actually think the black socks look much cooler than if you were to wear high white socks without stripes on them. Like, I think that they look like a little. All right.
Hey, guess who's here today? Scarlett Johansson.
Whoa. From The Walking Dead, Danai Gurira is here as well.
Yes, and we will continue our summer-long cooking competition with our Eat It, Like It, Share It summer cook-off. I laugh every time I say it.
All summer long, this is truly kicking in. It's really good right now. We're featuring online influencers who cook. This week, we have Jen Hennemrat. In addition to her nearly 4 million views on YouTube this year, she gets 48 million views a month per her Snapchat Discover videos.
What?
48 million. Today she's making a versatile grilled watermelon pico de gallo that she's pairing with a simple marinated chicon.
I love a simple marinated chicon.
Some pollo coming your way.
We had something like that in New Jersey. We called it chicken.
Chicon.
But that's that pesky Jersey accent of mine.
All right. Are we queued up and ready for it? Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this iced coffee.
It is good. It's going down nicely.
So good. Yeah.
Summer Seas Travel Trivia. Zane Tarver from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yes.
How are you, buddy?
Where the wind comes sweeping down the plain.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We've got Nicole Hart from Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania on the line. Hello, Nicole. How are you?
Hi, good morning, Ryan. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Nicole. Where are you in this photo?
I was on a trip close to Seattle, Washington, and I was hiking there.
Gorgeous. It looks so beautiful. Did you see any orcas or anything?
No, no orcas.
So you're training for something quite major, I hear.
Yes, I'm training for my first ultra marathon.
Ultra. That means it's
Longer
more than a regular
regular?
marathon?
Yeah, it's actually a 50-kilometer, which is 31 miles.
So why would you do that to yourself?
I love to run. It's my favorite thing to do.
That's great. Good luck with it. Thank you for watching. Let's see what you're playing for here. All right.
Here's a great prize, the Trade Winds Island Resort in St. Pete Beach, Florida. 7 days, 6 nights. It includes 3 meals daily? Yeah. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $6,400. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck, Nicole.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I had your question.
That's all right.
Sorry.
Earlier this week, we talked with Uzo Aduba. On what television show did we say there is a spoof of Orange is the New Black?
Sesame Street.
Yes.
You got it.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Trade Winds Island Resorts on St. Pete Beach in Florida's West Coast. Consistently ranked one of America's top beaches by TripAdvisor. Enjoy endless beach activities, dining in beach bars, and exciting kids programs, spacious accommodations, and more. Trade Winds Island Resorts. Enjoy life and just let go. Your price is valued at approximately $6,400.
Congratulations. All right.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Yay.
We are too. So now you can help a lucky member of our studio audience receive a $500 appliance package from Cuisinart. Pick a number between 1 and 197.
I'm going to pick 31.
31. Yes! Coming up next, Scarlett Johansson is here. We'll be right back.
Still ahead online, we continue our Eat It Like It, Share It with a recipe for a watermelon pico de gallo. From The Walking Dead, Danai, Gurira. Coming up next, Scarlett Johansson.
From Broad City, Ilana Glazer as well.
Yes, now, she's one of Hollywood's biggest stars. It's always exciting to have her here. Please welcome Scarlett Johansson.
Which
so
is a
many.
Good way to start the day.
You're a good high fiver too. I didn't see you miss a single hand.
You're supposed to aim for the elbow.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
The other person's elbow.
This is why I always miss. I'm aiming for them.
Yeah, you have to look at my elbow. I have to look at your elbow, and we will never miss.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
You did it. I saw you look
Good
down.
tip. That's the most coordinated I've ever looked. Thank you very much for the tip.
You just presented at the Tony Awards.
I did. I presented at the Tony Awards on Sunday night, and
it's exciting.
It was really exciting. It's always a really great show. I think just because it's put together by people that
know how to put together shows.
Yeah, and there's always great performances. I thought Kevin Spacey did a great job, and it was really very, very exciting. And I got to present the first award of the night, and the guy, you know, the Michael Aronoff who won for Oslo, came on stage and he got the award and he gave a really great speech. And then we went backstage, and like he was just completely abandoned by everybody, and he was just standing there going like, I feel like I should be. People were like kind of moving him around. It's totally mayhem because you come off the stage and you have this unbelievable life-changing moment, and then you're just kind of chopped liver after that.
Back to normal.
Yeah, then back
there
to
should be more celebration around you.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
definitely.
Well, it's more chaotic than most of the other award shows, I'm guessing.
I think because there's so much choreography and stuff going on, and all these moving parts. It's just the Rockettes are like, you know, zooming past you, and it's
won a Tony.
I did. I won a Tony
back in
a few years ago.
2010.
Is it better?
Was your winning better?
To give or receive?
It was much better to win.
Yeah, right.
But you in your first off-Broadway presentation at, I mean, I heard 8 years old.
Yeah, I was
young.
8 years old. I did this play off-Broadway called Sophistry with Ethan Hawke, and I had one line in it, which was, Mom, something smells.
I love that you still know your line.
Well, when it's that memorable, and I remember having such a big crush on Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
He was so cute.
He was just here. He was just here on Monday.
Where?
He was here.
He was in that chair.
We'll get him back here and tell him. We'll tell him you had a crush on him.
Yeah, now he knows.
Now he knows.
Yeah. So does everybody.
Hey, how's your daughter?
She's great.
Rose,
yeah,
right?
Rose.
3.
Yeah, Rose. She's going to be 3 in August.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fast.
Thank you. Yeah. I know the time goes by so fast, and she's great. She loves to dance and sing, and she.
Do you sing for her?
I do. Well, I think she thinks that I'm on. It's almost like a jukebox kind of a situation, or like the radio. So she likes Disney music a lot, like from Disney movies. So do I. And so she'll say, she'll go, I'll sing like something like this song from Moana, and then she'll be like, next. And then it's like she doesn't want that one, so then I'll do The Little Mermaid, like next. And now she's gotten on this kick where, for some reason, she only wants me to play Gaston, which is so weird.
Gaston?
I know, she's obsessed with Gaston, from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
And
How are you at Gaston?
like, I don't know, I'm not so great, but I guess, it's passable. I wouldn't cast myself as Gaston necessarily, but she just really is on a Gaston kick, and so I'll do the Gaston part, which is I don't know, I'm roughly the size of a barge or whatever, and then I'll be like, okay, now I'm gonna sing the pretty song, and she's like, no, Gaston, she only wants Gaston and Jafar also, which is also creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess
Jafar
she likes the jerky
is
guy.
terrifying.
Yeah, she likes the jerky guy. I guess that's yeah.
I love that she's treating you like a human playlist.
Yeah.
She's literally
She's so
commanding you
rude
like
about it too. She just doesn't seem to really at all understand how much effort goes into it. She just totally has no problem being like, not that one. No, that one sucks. Next. Almost like,
It's the way she talks to Alexa. That's
You're
what that
her
is.
Alexa.
You're her Alexa.
happily. I'm happily her Alexa.
So
but
you just filmed Finding Your Roots, which is a show that I love.
Yeah, have you been on Finding Your
No.
Roots? Have you done
I'm
it?
dying
No, but I
to
wanna do it. We
Yeah,
wanna do it.
We want to do it.
Pretty crazy.
I'm also afraid to do it.
I know. You never know what
You
they
never
could turn.
know.
Because, you got some crazy relatives.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I didn't know, really what was gonna. They traced my father's family all the way back to 1550 something, which was so weird. And I guess I have a crest of some kind.
You have a crest?
I guess so, which is
Scarlett gets everything.
By the way, there's a toaster oven on it, on it. It's not a really important
I'm
crest.
afraid to do it because I think they'll trace me back to the Keebler elves or something.
I know, I'm from Middle Earth.
To micro people or something like that.
Yeah.
I did find out some pretty interesting. It was kind of emotional. I kind of sobbed. I'm hoping that they cut that part out, but I think they zoomed in really, really close.
Yeah, right.
Is there any royalty?
Yeah. No, there was no royalty, although there was a nobleman, hence the crest. I think he was I don't know, he basically made thimbles for the royal family or something. Nothing really outrageous. But
Pretty exciting.
It was really, really intense.
Yeah.
It was cool.
We'll come back with Scarlett Johansson right after this. Stay with us. Scarlett Johansson in Rough Nights. Welcome back.
So before we talk about your movie, I want to talk about this photo that this man posted of his grandmother in 1967.
Geraldine. What? It is me.
Amazing.
It is me from Lucy, which is so crazy. And so this guy posted, Denver, the grandson, posted this picture on Reddit, I think it was.
Yeah.
Or however, I don't have any social media platforms.
I think it's Reddit.
So the only way that it came to me was by people just being like, have you seen that picture of this
that
guy?
lady
And I was
that
like,
looks
no.
like you?
Right. It's so uncanny. And so I just put it out there. I was like, I'm going to try my hand at this social media thing. That's this craze. And I'm going to post a picture or a video and invite her to come to the Rough Night premiere. And she came.
Oh, you're kidding.
Totally, she came.
And there she is. That is incredible.
I invited her to come out, and she flew out with her grandson, and
So what was that like when you met? What'd she say?
She was so sweet, and I guess she was really, really drunk when she had that picture taken.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
You mean the picture with you or the picture?
Yeah, the first picture. She was like, I don't even remember I was so drunk. And so basically we just continued the party and had tons of drinks at the after party. And she was such a...
So she's fun.
She's super fun. She's super cool. And I think she still kind of looks like me, and she looks great. But it's just it was just a really awesome experience how the world now works that way,
Yeah.
where you can make things like that.
Did her grandson come with?
Yes.
He came and hung
Yeah,
out
he was
too.
such a nice guy. And you know, you never know, because like, what if he was like kind of a crazy person?
I know.
Like he could have very easily have been,
Yeah.
I don't know.
An
You know,
oddball.
it's like-
An oddball.
Yeah,
Let's say an oddball.
An oddball.
He could have been an oddball.
He was not an oddball.
Okay,
It was
that's
very,
cool.
very lovely, and it was great.
And a fun premiere to go to. We saw the movie. It looked like a lot of fun to shoot.
I
You
know.
The big
It
bachelorette
was-
party in Miami. And
Yeah, I know you guys. I think you had Kate. You've had Kate
Yeah.
here,
Kate.
Yeah.
and Alana has come
yeah,
here.
uh-huh.
So those girls are just ridiculous. They're so.
I don't
funny.
know how you would get anything done. I would think you'd just be laughing the whole time.
I do not actually remember shooting the movie. Like, I just remember laughing the entire time. But yeah, we definitely shot a movie, and it's really funny. It was an amazing experience.
it's in theaters right now. Rough Night. Go check it out. Scarlett Johansson. Good to see you.
Coming up next, Danai Gurira is here. Stick around.
Please welcome Danai Gurira, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Nice to see you.
You know, the viewers are used to seeing you with the long dreadlocks.
I just left my hair at home today.
You know what? You've got a great head.
Thank you.
You really do.
Thank you.
That's one of those things you don't know, right? You don't know until you know.
But do people
Yeah.
always expect you to be dreadlocked?
Well, no, I mean, because that's a wig. That's a wig. But my hair has always been shortish.
Short,
Yeah.
right.
But this is for the role I play in Black Panther and in the Avengers. So I've been doing this since like late November, and it's been. At first, I was like really freaked out. Like I went in the mirror and I'd be like, what? You know, like I couldn't believe who was. Like I was like, who is that? Because it looks so different from having a little bit of hair.
Yeah, right.
It's a whole
Right,
different
it's a
thing.
different thing, right.
You know, so I was like really freaked out when I first started to do it. So
You have that gorgeous face, though, and I really think that this suits you because
Thank you.
it's just the face. You know what I mean?
Thank
Now,
you.
you're good friends with Lupita Nyong'o, yeah?
Yes,
And so,
yes, we are.
so tight that she did something for your birthday with you?
We shared a birthday party.
Oh, fun.
So what happened? What was the theme of the party?
The theme to her genius, I had nothing to do with coming up with this, was coming to America. So we were shooting Black Panther at the time.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
that's
Are
brilliant.
you kidding me? You're the characters from Coming to America?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Such a great movie.
But yeah, we actually, I had nothing to do with that outfit. I walked into the costumers and they said, we're putting you in something. And I said, okay. And they came up with the lady who's the queen to be.
Yeah. Whatever you like.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's how I came to the party, jumping on one leg.
Oh, my God.
So the film costuming department helped
Yeah,
deck
they
it all
made
out?
both of our outfits.
It was very professional.
We also did it with Daniel Kaluuya, who's the star of Get Out, and he came in as King Jaffe Joffer.
Oh, my
so
gosh.
we had a really good time.
Movie stars have all the advantages, right? Like, could you see us trying to pull a party together like that?
We get a yogurt cake.
Yeah, right,
Here.
exactly.
And we have to beg for it.
I usually do nothing, but Lupita is so fun-loving, and she like got me to have so much more fun than I usually have in my life.
Yeah.
So she was like, "We're doing this." And I was
Are
like,
you
"Okay."
are you the serious one and she's the...
I'm the one who never even thinks of fun. I'm like, yeah, Saturday, I'll be at home. Yeah, yeah, things to do, you know, books to read. You know, I'm that person.
But speaking of celebrations, we had Steven Yeun on,
Yeah.
who's also on
Yes.
The Walking Dead.
Yes.
And he was killed, his character killed off on the
Right.
show.
Yes.
But you guys gave him quite a send-off, an elaborate send-off too, right?
We did. That was some fun that the girls came up with, because we were like, it was so painful to imagine him not being there. Like,
Yeah.
he's so the heart of our show and of us as a family, of TWD family. So it was so frightening to imagine not having. We're like, we cannot just send him off with the dinner. We got to do something. So he's such a singer-dancer. Like, he's the one always like up in the trailer, like doing a little dance, singing. So we were like, we're gonna create a little dance thing for him. So we decided, you know, the whole thing, it had to be Backstreet Boys. It had to be Backstreet Boys.
Are you kidding?
There was no question. So the girls dressed up all in white. You know, some of us had the turnaround caps, and like some of us had little suits on, and you know, we learned some slides, and we did I Want It That Way.
I
And,
love that. I'm
yeah.
like,
I mean,
They were like, what are you doing?
I can't get enough of the Backstreet Boys. They are the best. When we come back, we'll talk to Danai about her new movie based upon the life of a legendary music star right after this.
Yeah, all about a good time. Yeah, all about a good life. You don't believe in who you see. This is gonna be a fun ride.
If you think Live with Kelly and Ryan is fun to watch at home. Come be part of our studio audience. You can see your favorite stars, win a prize, or even become part of the show. Don't miss out. Just visit our website and get your tickets now.
Good sign.
All week, run to your TV.
Her, and I was trying so hard to get to meet her throughout the time I was shooting, before I was shooting and during, and it was just seemingly impossible. And now I understand why, because she was in the final months of her life, which was really painful and hard to learn. But when I learned that, the person I really had to thank was Jasmine Guy, because she wrote an astounding account of Afeni's life that she really took directly from her narration. And it's them having a conversation over the course of several months. And she goes through so many components of her life from her voice. And that was so helpful to me. And I saw Jasmine at the final showing of my play here in New York, and we just kind of cried together, because I was like, what you did to give account to her voice is so invaluable to all of us.
What did you learn about her that may surprise people?
Well, I mean, what was amazing about her was how agile and powerful her mind was. And that's something she so passed on to her son, because she had him reading the New York Times, learning about Van Gogh. They both had read the entire, like, collection of Shakespeare. Like, I'm classically trained. I'm not doing that. You know? But I mean, they had done the entire thing, and they were so into the world. He knew what was going on with, you know, Nelson Mandela when he was 10 years old. Like, she had him that deeply connected to what was around him. And that was something so powerful about her, because when she was on trial as a Black Panther for very trumped up charges, but charges that were deeply serious, it's called the New York 21 trial. When she was on trial for that, she chose to represent herself. And she was pregnant with Tupac at the time. And she was acquitted. And like that, she just said, I'm gonna learn how the system works, and I'm gonna fight for my own justice and for my child.
What a remarkable woman. Incredible character to play. All Eyes on Me in theaters today. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Always. Coming up next, we're going to eat it, like it, and share it in our summer cook-off.
Monday on Live, NBA star Dwayne Wade.
It's time for our Eat It, Like It, Share It Summer Cook-Off with a digital influencer who is known for her down-home online video recipes, where she shows millions of viewers how to have fun in the kitchen. That's good, because I've yet to have fun in the kitchen.
We're ready for that fun.
Please welcome Jen Panomrat.
Well, Jen, wonderful to see you. What are we making today?
We're making two things on the grill. So a grilled curried yogurt chicken, and then grilled watermelon pico de gallo.
That part I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we help?
Yeah, I think first thing we should do is the marinade over here.
I'm a zester.
So, lemon zest, you got it, right?
I'll zest.
So I've got some boneless, skinless chicken thigh here.
Why thigh, not breast?
More flavor.
More flavor. I love my dark meat. I think, like, chicken breast is really easy to dry out on the grill, and so I find, like, if you're a little intimidated about grilling, go with the thigh. I love me some dark meat, you know? And I didn't get these thick knives from nowhere. All right, so I'm gonna pop this in.
That happens
That goes in, and then, Kelly, if you want to do the lemon juice, squeeze right in there.
Do all of these things need to go in?
They do, yeah. So, Ryan, if you could
What's
pop
this?
in, that's Greek yogurt plain. You don't want vanilla flowing in there. So the yogurt, along with the lemon, helps further tenderize that chicken.
Okay.
All right, it's thighs, it's juicy. It's going to be even juicy.
It's thighs and juicy!
Just where we like our summer.
And curry powder. So I love this. It's like that all-in-one spice. It's got turmeric for that golden color.
That's good for you, too, that turmeric.
So
It is.
It's anti-inflammatory.
That's right.
Your
It de-bloats.
joints.
Yep.
Yeah, but you gotta have black pepper with it for your body to absorb the
Is that
peppermint.
true?
Yeah. So salt and pepper.
Get it in there.
It's also got some cumin, coriander, some nice floral, smoky notes.
Check it.
Boom, boom.
All right, that's
good.
sitting.
So I'm gonna throw this onto the grill here.
Okay. Should I utilize my knife skills, or do you want me to just toss it in?
Actually, if you want to get started in that yellow orange pepper, dice that up real nice.
So what is she making here? She's making components of the pico de gallo?
Right, so usual suspects there. We've got, tomato, the yellow pepper, red onion. Get to more of that in a second. Actually, I'm gonna grab...
Cilantro?
Yeah. So I'm gonna pop this chicken onto the grill.
How long do you marinate it?
This usually marinates for an hour.
Okay.
You could do it overnight, but I forget.
Yeah, a little longer, more flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna cook.
Are you doing? Meanwhile, I've got a watermelon here. When cutting watermelon, it's best to use a towel so it doesn't like slide all over the place. You know, when your melons slide.
When your melon slide, it's not a good day.
No. Also, serrated knife is best on good days, like this. So you just have it, and then cut that half into half. So if you pop it onto the flat side, more stability. Cut through that.
And you're going to grill this watermelon.
Yeah. So I like to just go in wedges here. Thickness about like 2 inches thick. I don't really like to measure things. I find that if you measure things in life, you won't be that happy. Just some pointers for you.
By the way, this has turned into a session.
You are like a philosopher.
Yeah.
Philosophize.
Teaches you a lot.
Do it.
So this doesn't need much. It just goes onto the grill.
I've never grilled watermelon, have you?
I have.
I have never done that.
Well,
Doesn't it make you feel fancy?
It does make you feel very fancy.
I love it. If you don't do it for long, just a quick...
Not long. You don't want it to, you know, get all the water and sugar out, gets mushy. I've got some grilled over here, so nice char marks. That's what you're aiming for.
Right.
So if you guys want to just start popping those in, so the pepper goes in.
Do you want me to chop the cilantro?
You know what? You could just tear it in.
Okay.
What about the peppers? Chop the peppers?
Peppers. So how are you with chopping Thai chili peppers?
Do you want to chop them finely?
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and do that. So you can either use jalapeno if you want. You know, if you're not so good on spice, you just want a little bit of tickle on the tongue.
Yeah.
Go with that. But if you want the chili peppers, you're so brave.
Look at how good he is.
I know.
Watch your fingers now.
Such a
spicy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want that. That's a double burn.
Okay, so that's good.
He eats a lot.
Lime?
Lime goes in.
He's doing.
That is the zest of life. Brings everything together.
So good.
Zest of life.
Yeah. Do you want to pop that in? So that's already grilled. Yeah.
That's grilled watermelon already.
Chopped up. And then what else goes in there? Everything. Oh, so tomatoes.
Tomatoes?
Yeah.
Got them. All right.
The red onion.
And then the red onion and the green pepper.
Look at how gorgeous that is, by the way.
Salt and pepper, that too. Yeah.
Salt, pepper.
That's good.
Very impressed, Rai.
All right. Where's the salt?
It's over right there.
You got to do that sprinkle dance that Kelly did. That's confidence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Oh, that looks so delicious.
Yeah, so let's see if
colors are beautiful.
So that's what it'll look like, right? You get those beautiful char marks there. Perfect. All right, so now you could serve this up many different ways. You can have it with chicken, right? You can have it over fish. Some nice
I bet that is gorgeous over fish.
Oh, yeah. It's my favorite go-to. Or you could just dip it, you know?
It's a utility player. It does a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah. So we're going to plate up here.
So there's sweet, there's sour, there's heat with the peppers. It's got a little bit of everything.
It's got everything. It's like a global flavor, right? We've got the curry, the yogurt, all in.
I'm just going to sample this one over here.
Yeah, check. It might be hot.
Got one here, too. Let's go with the hot one. Let's do that.
Okay.
Thanks,
yes.
Ryan.
Good.
To me, it's never hot enough.
Cool.
I like it hot.
I like you guys.
We like you too. Will you come back every day?
I will. I'll bring the heat just for you. All right, so there you go. Do you want to taste that?
Yes, desperately.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, and you should try the chicken with
I'm
this.
going to. Do you mind?
Okay, Jen, let's go for this right now.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How's that?
That is delicious. How's the chicken? Is it great?
The food is delicious. You know the food is good when we forgot about the booze.
Jen, great job. Thank you very much, Jen. We're going to post today's cook-off video on our Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook pages. You can help Jen advance to the finals with Instagram likes, YouTube likes, Twitter retweets, and Facebook likes and shares by weighing in. So you'll have a chance to win $10,000 for charity and to become the Eat It, Like It, Share It Summer Cook-Off Champion.
Yes, for you at home, go to our Facebook page, and if you like or share our weekly cook-off, you have a chance to win a 6-night trip for 2 to Aruba, valued at just under $5,000.
Check out Jen's weekly videos on Tastemade, Snapchat, Discover. Next, we'll announce the winner of Live's Pump Up Your Morning Photo Contest.